Hello, hello, and welcome to the daily political live stream here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. You are not alone, just so you know, and we're all here, and we're going to get through this, and that's the most important thing. Okay? So, uh, I'm going to timestamp as usual. I kind of track what we go over, and as I'm going through, and it'll be in the first comment, and then after the live stream, I go back, clean that up, and so you'll be able to just look at the different things, whatever you're interested in. We have the best moderators on the internet, and we have really friendly people here. So thank you to everyone for making this such a great place, making this idea of the live stream just really wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so I want to say right up front that again, I did a live stream last night as soon as I heard, and thank you for those of you who were able to be there. And we prayed a couple of times, and we looked at the situation, and we looked at the future of the court and what Trump and McConnell are going to do, and all kind of stuff like that. So we looked at that last night. We can look at some of that again. Just put anything in the chat that's in all caps is basically for me. And so I know you're talking to me. And then other than that, just please type normally. So it just makes it easier to communicate. So I looked at that last night, and then this morning I went through, and I went and I just watched a bunch of other readers this morning, their live streams about what happened last night and what they're saying about the future. And I was pleasantly surprised that I'm seeing they're getting the same things I'm getting. We're all getting roughly the same thing. The only even slight variation I saw was from Linda. So she was saying she thinks that they'll try to put a woman in. She's getting a woman, but that it won't stick. And myself and a lot of basically all the other readers I saw saw it's going to be a man they'll try to put in, but there's just delays, 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 delays. Allison, exactly, delays. Yeah, and that the next Supreme Court justice will be a woman, and so it's similar to what Linda's getting, but I'm seeing and other readers, a number of other readers, because I'm always looking for the consensus. So this consensus seems to be that Democrats might show more of a what do you call it, backbone Democrats might show more backbone than we're used to, which would be a lovely change of pace, wouldn't it? So okay. The other thing, I'll just throw this in very quickly. The other thing, when I was going through and I was looking at listening to all these different readers and their take, and oh, good, Deborah, I'm glad it was comforting. That's wonderful. Thank you for being there and joining in. I went through and I was looking at all these different readers and what they were saying, and I was going through it. Because I walk every morning, and during my walking, I was watching and watching and watching and watching and going through, and then my own video kind of was suggested to me, because I usually watch on my personal YouTube thing, and I was like, well, let's see, how did I come across? Just hit play, see how it came up. Oh my gosh. I'm Mr. Rogers. I really am Mr. Rogers. I know he's always been one of my heroes, but oh my gosh, that Mars and Pisces of mine. Oh my gosh, I really am Mr. Rogers. Everyone else they've got this beautiful, powerful presentation of this is our situation and this is how we're going to move forward and what have you. And I was just so completely, we're going to be okay. It's going to be all right. There are good days ahead. It was just this very, it's okay. It's okay. It's like, oh my gosh, I mean, there are worse things to be because Fred Rogers has always, all my life, has been one of my heroes. You are self-critical. It's so comforting to watch you read. I said, oh, I'm good. I'm good. I thank you. Thank you, Desert. Mr. Rogers was wonderful. Yes. But I just thought it was so funny. It's like, well, uh, you and me, Fred. You and me, buddy. Doing you proud down here. Trying to do you proud. Okay, so I'm going to um, I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to look for anything in all caps. And I'm going to let you guys lead me today as to what you want me to cover or not. Okay, Greg Scott, Lisa Murkowski refuses to vote to replace our GB until after the new president is elected. We'll see. Hope is saying Spirit told me this morning there is a plan. Good, good. Ewat, I love your thinking. All good things to all good people. Upward spiral, upward spiral. I love that. Kathy Anderson, I'm not holding my breath, Greg. Well, yeah. Yep. Okay, let's see. Ewat, what other whistleblowers are likely to surface? Oh, yeah, because I kept getting there are all kinds of fights about to start, and on all kind of different fronts. Not violence. I mean political and legal and all of that. So just do a little welcome, taking your questions, and then there's the first question right there about whistleblowers. Okay. Copy. And I've got you guys sitting, I've got the camera sitting up high at the moment so you can at least see a little bit out the window. Not a lot, unfortunately, but at least a little, so you're not just staring at my computer. I'll lower that down when I start reading, so I'll use the oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to deafen you. I keep dropping that thing. I've got to learn not to pick it up. I keep dropping it. I'm so sorry. My handy dandy little, so you can see the cards. Okay. All right, anything in all caps. Wondering Eyes, hey, will the new administration add justices to the Supreme Court in 2021? Okay, let's look at that. Let's look at that. Okay, hello everybody. Mims, hugs to you this morning. Autumn, hugs right back to you, Mims. Hugs for everybody. Hugs for everybody. Hi, dear awesome moderators, absolutely. Thank you for saying that. That was very kind of you, Deborah. Okay, I'm just looking for any of your questions. Okay. And yeah, Boo Boo's in the kitty tree. It was a lot of stress last night. There were a lot of people in the house, and a visitor brought their dog, and the cats were exhausted. I mean, put up a barrier so the dog didn't come up here, but and even not, I joke about the Monty Python Brave Sir Bailey ran away, Bailey Boo, because he just, something loud happens, something bad happens, and whoosh, he's gone. And Alfie's the brave one. I mean, he really is. Something bad happens, he is there. What is this? What is this? Even in like a new vacuum cleaner, he's right there. It's on. It's right in front of him. He's like, okay, what is this? What is it doing? Is this a threat? But even brave Sir Bailey up there, he jumped the barrier last night to go down in the basement and use his box, and with a dog down there, and then he came back upstairs. It's like, this is amazing. Miracles can happen. So I'm just passing on some positive energy that they're both very tired. The kitties are very tired. Um, Mims, Fred Rogers is not a bad ally to have on the other side. True, true. Be kind to all. I love your name. What is this emergency investigation with Barr? Oh, oh, let's look at that. Cam, is RBG the woman that brings down Trump? Honestly, I looked at that last night and it said no. But we'll see what happens. We'll take anybody, you know, anybody. You can be the woman who takes down Trump. You can be the woman who takes down Trump. You can be the woman who takes down Trump. We're good with it. That's fine. Okay, wait. It jumped suddenly. It just dumped a whole bunch of stuff, and I've got to go back. Here we go. Where was I? News. Holly, Constitution doesn't require census to be accurate. The Trump administration argues in court. Oh my gosh. Okay, Holly, thank you for that. Let's add that to the list. All right. DLC, will Joe Biden's attack on Trump being an elitist, not Biden, work? It doesn't. I'm getting an empty room. I'm getting there's so much more to fight about that there's or maybe there's like one or two people in that room where it's just like, yay, go Biden. It's just there it's either serious social distancing in spirit, or there's not much there, if that makes any sense. Dave, card noises are comforting, never a problem. Autumn. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. Viola, what will happen if Trump contests the election results? We definitely should have a look at that. Frosty Bean, will the Democrats be able to hold off Republican SCOTUS nominees? All right, we'll definitely look at that. All right, then I'm not going to take that many more questions because I want to get through as many of these as I can. Because hopefully it's the readings that you guys will find. You will find them comforting in some way. And that is my goal. That is why I do this. Okay. Oh, so it jumped. Where was I? What? Okay. Asentawa. Hello. One reader says Biden has to take the gloves off to win. Is he going to do that? Actually, he's already been doing that. He has. I mean, you heard him when, came out how Trump had called service members and people who had lost their lives fighting for this country, called them losers and suckers, that so-and-so that Trump is. He's I think he is. Gary, anybody alive or dead, please. Yep, we'll take, hey, if you can legally bring down Trump with no violence, sure, here, you got my, here, take my energy. Do you want money? What do you want? do you want to borrow a kitty? Do you want a nice candle? Whatever you want, just take it. So, no, well, positive vibes to everyone. That's good. Carrie, Biden, Biden, yeah. Fudge Muffin, will the number of judges in the Supreme Court be increased? I think, yeah, I think that's on the list. There might be a better way to the wording might be better. No, it's about the same, but let me just put that there just in case. Okay, and all right, and okay, it jumped. I'm so sorry. Kathy, Will the Senate flip blue? Let's have a look at that. I don't even have a drink in here. Should get a drink at some point. Holly, news. Act Blue processed $11.3 million in donations between 9:22 p.m. and 11:10 p.m. More than $105,000 per minute. Over almost $1,800 per second. And there's no sign of it slowing down. That is fantastic. John, good question. I mean, they're all good questions, but will we hear any more about the bounty issue? Yes, please. Yes, please. Mims is saying Joe already has the gloves off. He just fights with finesse. There is that. There is that. Okay. Okay. That should. Okay. I've got plenty of questions. So if I didn't get your question, it is nothing personal. It's never anything personal. I promise you that. Hang on one second. I have to get, just, I'm going to grab a can of soda in here because I need something. The old mouth is dry. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for your patience with that. All right. Let me bring you down here so you can see the cards. Okay. So we are at 17 in a bit. All right. So by the time I get things out and get going, we'll be at 18. Let's have a look at, are there going to be other whistleblowers coming out? That's a great question. Mims, love that our autumn family is here. We are all here for each other. I love that. Thank you. Oh, Deborah, I like your list. I like your list. I like that a lot. Okay, so yeah, people are very shell-shocked today. A lot of direct wind coming in, which might make it hard to hear. So let me just close out a little bit. Susie, last night I felt almost panicked, but this morning I'm a little more zen. I understand. Yep. Jean is saying thumbs up, please. That does help. Thank you. Holly, I have Rutherford B. Hayes' birth chart at the ready if anybody's interested. Oh, that might be a good place to end today. As I'm shuffling, I was I was making the cover for Hayes, and I was talking to my friend Sarah while I was doing it, and it was like, trying to find some decorations so it's not just the picture of him. And I don't think Rutherford B. Hayes would really appreciate a nice floral border. So anyway, 19. Here we go. 19. Here we go. Whistleblowers. Are more whistleblowers likely to surface about important whistleblowers on corruption, malfeasance, whistleblowers. Just tell me about whistleblowers. I'm gonna reach out my energy. Whistleblowers. I could just get them directly here. Oh, 2 cards. Whistleblowers. Whistleblowers soon. Blowing the whistle soon. Okay, card for the reading. Well, fighting corruption. That would definitely be what it's all about. Okay, people working. It's people working in the government and being kind of being they kind of what they see while they're working. So that's very straightforward. Then I got two cards here. I got the Trump dynasty. This feels like the Javanka, and whatnot. Miss everybody on the defensive against this tyrannical dynasty, well, wannabe tyrannical dynasty. Mims, more. I want more whistleblowers. We want to hear all the whistles. Everybody. We want whistles. We want lots of whistles. It needs more cowbell. It needs more whistles. Center of the reading. Oh, goodwill just disappearing more and more out of people who are in the government. It just, I've been a Republican all my life. I have not. I'm saying like whistleblower. I've been a Republican all my life, but now I'm seeing this. There's a star. Oh, that's people in front of hearings or in hearings and bringing the sword of truth. I'd say yes. That's in front of a committee, bringing the sword of truth against corruption in the Trump administration that they themselves have seen. They've seen the corruption. And they tried to hold on to party over country, but they just this is a card of lack. This is a card of running out of money. Either being a miser and not giving enough, or it's in this case it can be just running out of money, running out of that energy, that it just everything getting thin. I believe that what was the line from the original Lord of the Rings movie, like too much butter spread over too little butter spread over too much bread, that kind of thing. In front of committees bringing the sword of truth, and then I've got the institution card there. Okay, what form will this take? And actually, let me pull a couple of these cards out here, because then I can just I'll put that there. Okay, what form will this take? Oh, Holly, news. U.S. COVID death toll surpasses 200,000. Bless. Okay, whistleblowing. We need whistleblowers. We need people coming forward. DLC, I saw the Vanity Fair story about Jared Kushner. That was totally believable. Not shocking at all. Yeah. But what form will the whistleblowers take? What are they going to be blowing the whistle about? Let me close my eyes here. What are the biggest things whistleblowers will be blowing the whistle about? What are the biggest things in the Trump administration? Or that Trump has done? I've got a tower card for this question. What kinds of things? Bad things. Could be something inside a building, like a detention center, or or it could be just a fire in a building will destroy records. Let's see. There's the sun, bringing things out into the open. Knight of Cups. Whoever says anything bad will be accused of being a Democratic operative. Oh, matter of time. The same wheel of fortune that lifts you up can knock you down just as quickly. Nine of Wands, Temperance. It just, I'm not getting a specific topic. What I'm getting is that are so beaten up. We feel so beaten up. This is a card of being shell shocked, of PTSD. It's almost like more and more bad things can come up, but it's almost like we've been through so much, and I was getting some of this last night, that the more things that come up, we've been through so much that now it's just like, still gonna fight. Still okay. This happened, still gonna fight. This happened, still gonna vote. This happened, I'm still gonna be here every single day. This happened, I'm not giving up. And Ewat, you said it, PTSD. Yep, yep, yep. Um, we didn't come this far to quit now, Viola. I agree. I agree, Viola's saying. So, okay. So, sorry, I was just having a look at the chat. So, records, something about records being destroyed is kind of what that feels like. Let me see, is there anything more specific you can tell me? Or that are there just so many, or any more information about what whistleblowers will be coming forward with? Let me see what these other cards say. Enriching themselves, and there's going to be a fight for those records. I'm getting destroying records and enriching themselves, and there's going to be partisan fighting. There's going to be, yeah, but I'm not getting anything more specific than that. Border ice records being destroyed because of the news coming out about atrocities, suggests Jane, which I think is, yeah, yep. Katie Moonchild, don't forget that what is coming out already happened. We lived through it already. We've been through so much. We can get through this. Actually, that's a good question and very well written, Magda. Let me put that in here. Okay. Okay, so we are now at 29, basically. 29. Okay, will the passing of Ruth Bader Ginsburg cause more people to vote for Biden? Okay, reaching my energy out. Will this cause more people to vote for Biden? I'm getting this again. I got this last night too. I got this very firm resolve. Very firm resolve. And don't forget, I've been meaning to bring this up. Navalny. 3 words. Russian nerve agent. And you know where he is? Awake. He's awake. He fought through being doused with a Russian nerve agent to do what's right. We can make it through an election. We can fight for our democracy. Okay, well, this is definitely people going over, going out into some dangerous waters with the illness that's out there, and going out to vote. That's There we go. Knight of Wands, Nine of Swords, King of Cups right in the center. Hello. Bing. Biden, Biden. And oh, that's Trumpy. All of this, it's just been so much. And just all the intimidation and all of the and this is it's swords are air signs, and air signs are about communication and thought. Um, and it's not going to be easy for everybody to vote, but people doing everything they can because they're sick of all this intimidation and cruelty and what have you. But I've got Biden right in the middle, and I've got these are I get wands in the sense of paper. I mean, technically, it should be swords should be, but I get wands like being crushed down to make paper pulp. Um, all of this paper coming against Trump, and then the political swords go in. So I would say yes. Pammy, this channel has given me hope. Been here all week for me. Love to everyone. Oh, I'm glad it's helping. I'm glad it's helping. Clotho, woo! Eight of Wands, Ten of Swords, incoming. I like that. I like that. Okay, yeah, I'm just getting that's it. That's all I'm getting for that. It's like, okay, next question. It's like, oh, okay, we're doing the next question then. Okay. 33. 33. Will the new administration add justices to the Supreme Court? Will the new administration add more seats to the Supreme Court like FDR did? Oh, Pammy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. Bless, bless. I'm so sorry. That's brutal. It's hard. Leslie, that's a good question, but let me get through the ones I've got, because if I've got time, I'll see if I can cover it. Otherwise, I'm here tomorrow. I'm here every day, and I'm every day that the Orange Führer is in that White House. I'm gonna be here. Other than a few days when I had an emergency back in April, I've been here every single day since the day after Christmas. Every day. I'm just gonna keep showing up. I'm just gonna keep showing up. Okay. Actually, we're more like 34 because I talk while I shuffle. Will new administration add more seats to SCOTUS? Let me reach out my energy. More seats. The energy around the Supreme Court right now is, I've actually got a mental image of like the spirit version of John Roberts. It's like he's just trying to get forward or do stuff, and he's like waving his hand through the air like there are so many, it's like a smoke. There's like smoke and bugs, or it's like, oh, just so much astral gunk around the Supreme Court right now. Oh, Okay, this has something. Well, this is because of the passing of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but it also feels like the possibility of term limits. But like you're only on till a certain age or till for so many years, or I don't know. Okay, will they add people? Well, there is a Knight of Swords, Sun, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Emperor. Well, this is the packing of the courts coming back to bite Trump somehow. This is the story of the Republican packing of the courts, right there. Decided that that was going to be what they did, that they were going to focus on that. And this is, I really don't like, I really dislike, I don't want to use the H word, but I really, really dislike when this card comes up as kind of like an Aryan race poster. It makes me crazy. Oh, Paul, FDR did not add seats. He was threatened, but faced so much blowback he didn't do it. Fair enough, fair enough. This is packing the courts, but it's gonna come back and bite the emperor somehow. All right, so how is it going to bite the emperor? So many cases, so many court cases, huge burden of court cases. Okay. Trying to see what this energy is. Chariot, movement forward. Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, the World card. There's a lot. I'm just getting a whole lot of stop, start, push forward, stop. Can't go. It it's this. It's a very. It's not a clear energy. It's move, stop, move, stop, back, push back, just move forward, stop. But it's this. Tawana, will the Hague bring charges? They can't. They can't bring charges against Trump, to the best of my knowledge. Please, please correct me if I am wrong. I would love to be wrong on that. I'm just getting start, stop, start, stop. There's fighting, there's disappointment, there's fruits of labor, there's it's a burden, huge burden. Battlefield, Kathy, I'd agree with that. Some kind of battlefield. There's Trump the bully. Oh, this gives him something to talk about other than the almost 200, or actually now 200,000 people that he's had a big hand in, Americans he's had a hand in killing. He has something else to talk about now. Dynasty. Oh, he's fine. Who cares if people at the rallies get sick? I'm fine. Ooh, tempering. Hey, anything that's going to temper this jerk, do tell. All right, communication. Thief card. There's America in the middle. Yeah, what McConnell did before is going to come back and bite Trump and McConnell. Or yeah, specifically what McConnell did is going to come back and bite McConnell, which bites Trump. But I'm not getting that. I'm not getting a lot of. I didn't see a justice card and a card of multitudes kind of thing. Does that make sense? So that's kind of what I'm getting on that. All right, where are we? We are at 41. Okay, does anybody have the details on some kind of emergency investigation of Barr? Does anybody know the details? Emergency investigation of henchman Barr. Renfield henchman Barr. Fred Rogers would not approve of you. That's all I have to say. Okay. Investigation of Barr. It has to do with the Durham probe. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mystical Marina. Investigation of Barr. What's going on with this investigation of Barr? What's going to happen with that? Oh, Leslie, you're calling him Igor? I've been calling him Renfield for the whole time he's been in there, just about. Renfield Barr, eating dead flies and spiders. Oh, look. That's an investigation. That's some whatever form of prosecutor you'd get in a hearing. His involvement in elections. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look at what we've got here for Barr. Oh, that's not okay. Oh, man, I have to laugh. Oh my gosh, I have to laugh. Wow. 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 I I have to laugh because wow. Somebody asked me, "Oh, there's going to be an investigation. Somebody's going to look into me, or what I've been done." I I wonder how it's going to go. Well, you got the death card, the devil tower, howling at the moon, and kind of secrets and occult knowledge, hidden knowledge. Um, how's it going to go? Um, you don't want, yeah, you don't want to be him. This is kind of. I'm not sure there are uglier cards in the deck to get than these three, and then followed by Howling at the Moon. Howling at the Moon about secrets, things done that were hidden. Oh wow, yeah, you've been a bad person. You've been a bad person when what you've done comes up as the death card and the devil right next to each other. And you got the tower right in the middle. And then people howling about the secrets you kept. So, that's not good. Hello, how are you? How are you, sweetness? How are you doing, good kitty? There's a boo-boo. And TLC, can you say the odds aren't in his favor? Yeah. Okay, does he get in trouble? Hello, kitten. Hello, good boy. You are so good. You are so good. Yes, you are, precious one. You are the precious. You are the precious kid. Yes, you are. Okay, so what happens to Barr? Actually, let me put this down. 1, whoops, don't spin. 2, 3, 4, 5. So does he get into trouble? Barely boo. Suspension. Ho ho. Suspension. Hanged man. Judgment. Well, I'm getting judgment card for election day, so we'll have to see here. Justice. Oh, oh, Barr. Oh, Barr. Yeah. Oh, America. Evidence and whistleblowers. Judgments. And after I think it might be after election day because I've been getting this for election day. But then we have the justice card. A whole lot of sleepless nights, and America seeing people leaving evidence. And for this reading, I've got the Hanged Man. Oh, and in the background, I've got celebrating Democrats. But any more information on investigations into Barr? Considering he called all the people and all the prosecutors and the DOJ, like, what would he call them, preschoolers? Oh, about what he's done for Trump. Hello, kitten. I can put your bed here. No. Okay. He wants to go. This is whistleblowers. This is people seeing what happened. This is the messenger tempering the situation about what Barr has done for Trump. I don't think it's going to go well for Barr. Ooh. And what he's done is awful. But wow. Yow. Okay. Kathy Anderson, popcorn, waiting. Oh, yes, absolutely. Oh, Mims, the evidence will speak louder than any human can. Agreed. Leslie, I like that. Barr's last name goes well with prison. That's why he'll be called Prison Barr. I like it. Mystical Marina, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Okay. 40. Oh, we're up near 50. Oh, is anybody? Is anybody else buffering? Okay, I'm near 50. Oh, the census. News. Constitution doesn't require census to be accurate, Trump administration argues in court. Thank you, greeter. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys are buffering? I'm not buffering the camera. Don't see buffering here. I'm so sorry if YouTube's doing that. I think seemed pretty clear here. I wish I could fix that. I really wish I could. The census. All right, let me reach out my energy. The census, the 2020 census. Chaos. Chaos. It's like people taking papers and like tucking it into their shirts or hiding it under something. The 2020 census. Talk about notorious. '20 census. '20 census. What do we got? Oh gosh. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you. 2020 census. They are yeah, it's just hiding the numbers. Hiding the numbers. Trying to keep secrets. Star. Oh, Trump. And they let you do it because you're famous. He can do, he is convinced, Trump is convinced he can do anything he wants. And they let you do it because you're famous. Ewat, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you, Ewat. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Okay, 9 of Swords. Yeah, we know it's a mess. Temperance, that's good. I'd say that this is because it ends with groups of Republicans, and I would think that if this was just on its own, I would say the Republicans get their wish. But I've got temperance right before it, tempering the Republicans. Let me see if I can get some more information. Twana, thank you. Oh my gosh. You guys are gonna make me cry. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Whew. Is any something just someone just asked something about did I read on something yet or not? You can always go down to the first comment because I keep a running thing on what I've been covering, what I've been reading on. So tell me more about this census. What's going to happen? Is it going to be redone? Is it going to have to stand? Is it going to have to be redone? Is it going to stand? The census. This census going on. Is it going to be redone? The 2020 census, as it stands, it will be known as the Republican census because that's all it is. It's a farce. It's just a complete farce. Deb, I got that too on my throw. I believe it. That's good. It's always interesting. We get the same cards out, or we get the same energy, reading the same energy. It determines where federal funds go. Ooh, Ace of Cups, partnership. Democrats celebrating, holding still. Oh my gosh. Deb, thank you. Joe, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much. Whew. Okay, so It's going to be redone, folks. It determines where money goes, but this is happy. This is the beginning of Democratic power. This is Democrats partnering, making sure things are accurate, getting real numbers, and holding. This feels like holding to the way it's supposed to be done. John, Republican census says there were 12 Hispanics in California. Please tell me you're exaggerating. Oh, please. Oh, please tell me you're exaggerating. Yep, it will be done properly. It will be done with thought, carefulness, wisdom. It's going to be redone. Okay. Okie doke. Let me see. More things to cover. I still have a good 15 minutes where I can read. Okay. We are at 56:30. Okay, what will happen if Dumpy, Killer Trump, I'm not even calling him Dumpy anymore, Killer Trump, what will happen if Killer Trump contests the election results? What will happen? Killer Trump. The orange slime ball. Human embodiment of the 7 deadly sins. What's going to happen if he contests the election results? Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat at the moment. I'm just trying to reach out for this energy. Oh. Well, I'm suddenly getting a feeling of Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC grease. So I must have his energy. I hear KFC's coming out with a vegan option. And that would make me very happy. Just saying. I haven't had those 11 herbs and spices in 18 years. More than 18 years. Yeah, anyway. Okay. What's going to happen when? I'm getting a when he contests the election results. Yeah, I'm not getting an if at all. I'm getting a very, very strong when. Ewat, oh my God, Popeyes over KFC any day. Oh no, I understand. But it's a I don't know if it's just because I only saw Popeyes when I lived in Louisiana. Like it's like a southern thing. I don't know if it's just the KFC is more like a Yankee. My best friend is she's southern, and we always joke that she knows southern stuff, or she does this, and then I like occasionally have to translate into Yankee. Okay, the messenger. Yes, they got everything wrong. Of course, they got everything wrong. It's rigged as long as I lose. If I lose, it's rigged. If I win, then it's not. Ridiculous. Hermit. Secrets. Things done in secret in the darkness. That's Republicans, but that's not a whole lot of. That's like a small number of votes. Token votes is kind of what I'm getting. Not sure. There's the Emperor. Victory. He doesn't have enough votes, but he claims victory anyway. They try to rig things. He claims victory, but they don't actually have enough votes. He doesn't actually have enough votes. Let me see. So what's going to happen are you guys are starting. I just saw you guys talking about homemade and No, I understand I understand homemade's best, but yeah. I also like sweet cornbread because that's what I was raised on because I'm from the north, I'm a Yankee. And I make red beans and rice in the microwave because I don't have a stove. And my best friend says, I'll allow it. She's not happy about it. Anyway, so he's going to contest. He's going to contest the results, even if he's not. I mean, even if he like left tomorrow, he'd contest the results and try to say that he's still the emperor. But this is America speaking. This is America speaking, not you, Trumpy. Eight of Cups. That's people voting. The knights carrying the votes. Ace of Wands. Nine of Swords. Justice. Well, he's going to try to take it to court. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a lot clearer who won than some people are afraid of. I've been getting this pretty clearly that Biden's going to win quite overwhelmingly, or clearly, I should say. But then they try to raise a stink. Trump and they try to raise a stink, and a big stink. They try to start something, bludgeon, and parts of the country are like, "Is this nightmare ever going to end?" And it ends up in court. Okay, so what happens? I'm just going to pull 3 more cards. What happens when it goes to court? So Trump's going to try to take it to court, probably the Supreme Court. It's just lying. He's always been lucky. This is the card I quite often I call this the fortunate one. He's always gotten away with things. He's always been able to do what he wants. He's always been able to, and so he thinks he can just do it again. Heartbreak, Tower, and you're done. Trump, you are done. Done. Trump, heartbroken. Tower, it's over. You're done. That's what's going to happen. That's what I'm getting. not very wishy-washy. Oh, yoy. Okay. We're at 63 and a bit. Okay. I'll just put 4. Okay. Will the Democrats be able to hold off Republican Supreme Court nominees? Okay. Steve, FYI, Autumn, Mom is here at home now. We're both watching you now. Virtually no pain. Can walk with a cane. Yay! That is wonderful. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Good news. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Okay. Will Democrats be able to hold off Republican nominees? Trump nominees, Republican nominees for the Supreme Court. They've let us down. Hello, sweetness. Hello, good boy. Hello, good boy. Would you like me to put your bed back up there? Here, let me put your bed back up there. Sorry, guys. Small. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Here. Come here. Hi. How you doing? Put this here. So if you'd like, you could just be somewhere cozy. Yes. You could just be somewhere cozy. There you go, precious one. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You're very good. There you go. Oh, precious. You're so good. Oh, we want some lap time. That's fine. A little purring, little lap time, little purring. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, we're getting up more like near 6. Hello. Hello. You're so good. Yeah, it feels like fighting. Okay. All right, card for the reading is the Magician. That's standing up. I know that they've disappointed us, but I'm getting fighting. Duh. Pammy's saying, Mim's saying, sweet boo boo. Pammy's saying, I wake up thinking, what next? Can you imagine waking up to a calm day, nothing to report today? Oh, that would be lovely. What do you think? I don't know if you guys can hear him purring, but it's adorable. You're so good. You're so good. All the energy coming off of him is so sweet. All right, will the Democrats be able to hold off the Trumps and the Republican nominees? Oh, another card for the reading. They're going to choose people that, from the Federalist Society that have a lot of baggage. It's going to be hard to, they're going to choose some people who are, whew. Okay. Well, they think they're just going to ram someone through. The Republicans think they're going to, and because they've stolen a seat. They have, it's just flat out theft. Oh, but there's time. Time. Good boy. Good boy. Holding still. Holding Trump's legacy. It's holding still Trump's legacy. It takes too much time, or there's something about time. Cat Shepard is saying Ted Cruz is a dominionist. Actually, Cat Shepard, what Ted Cruz is, I wouldn't say on this channel. I think being a dominionist is the least of his problems. Anyway. Okay, so are they going to fight? Are they going to really fight? Delays. Delays. The Democrats really going to fight? McConnell doesn't have, for some reason, McConnell is not going to have the votes. Double. 8 of Wands. 8 of Cups. Sitting pretty. Republican donors are going to be livid if they can't get someone through. But this is a hearing, and there's evidence against this person. Because they're going to put up someone who's just not decent. You're okay. You're okay. You're all right, precious. Will they try to put a woman in the seat? That's a good question. Let me see. Yeah, the worse the person they put up, the easier it is for Democrats to say, no. More easy it is to publicly make the Republicans look bad, make Trump look bad. Is Is David Duke a lawyer? I don't know. I despise him, and I'm one of the proudest moments of my entire life was voting against him for governor twice. First time I ever voted. Very proud of that. But is he a lawyer? Could they like put him in up for nomination? Because then we could really they'd really show their true colors, and we could, or their true color. The gorgeous white cat is Boo Boo Zen Kitty, and Bailey Boo, and he is just adorable, and he's soft and wonderful. Trump wants this to be his legacy. Knight of Swords. World victory. This is just all the confusion running up through the election. Who will vote before the election? Who have they picked someone? Magda? Did they actually just pick Amy Coney? Really? Hang on, let me see. Amy Coney Barrett, seen leading the shortlist for the Trump court pick, emerges as a front-runner. The White House would like to announce as I'm shuffling, the White House is going to announce a SCOTUS nomination in the next 10 days before the first presidential debate. These 3 judges are getting serious consideration. Amy Coney Barrett, Barbara LaGoya, and Amul Thapar. Barbara LaGoya of Florida, a Columbia Law School grad like RBG, first-generation Cuban American. Trump told McConnell in a conversation last night that he liked Amy Coney Barrett and Barbara LaGoya as potential successors. McConnell didn't throw out names, only promised Trump a floor vote. Okay. Okay, so let's look at both of them. Let's look at Amy Coney Barrett and then Barbara LaGoya. Oh, she's got Amy Coney Barrett. She's got Michelle Bachmann eyes. Oh yeah, she's got Michelle Bachmann eyes. Ooh. Seriously, okay, seriously, can you see this? Oops. Tell me that does not look like Michelle Bachmann at her craziest. Okay, let's start with you. Whew. She was next on the list after Kavanaugh. If it's brazen, contemptuous, awful, deplorable, disrespectful, then Trump's gonna go do it. Yes, he is. Michelle, I'm not a witch Bachman. No, I think that was someone else, actually. Oh, sorry, someone's got a car going. Are you leaving? Are you staying? Do I have to close the window? Your car's in reverse. Come on. Come on. You're going. Sorry if it's too loud. It'll be gone in a second. No, she was the one from Minnesota. Yeah, this person's leaving, so sorry about the noise. It'll be gone in a second. Holly, Barrett is an Aquarius, the Cancer moon. Okay. Whew. All right, Barrett. An Aquarius, so she is not averse to standing out or following her own path. Cancer moon. I have a Cancer moon. The good side of Cancer moon is the mothering, caring about everybody around you. The bad side of it is that hard outer shell that if you're not one of the bear cubs, then forget it. Extremely religious. Feinstein had a problem with her at the hearing. Another crazy zealot, says Kathy. Yeah, I was not expecting anything else. Garden Fairy, maybe I'm delusional, but I'm feeling calmness about the future of the Supreme Court. I have been feeling strangely calm energy since the first shock wore off last night. I don't know if just we know we can get through this or what, but all right, I'm gonna pull up the picture here of Zealot lady. What you need to know about her: Democrats allege the Circuit Court of Appeals judge allows religion to prejudice her jurisprudence. Born in New Orleans. Okay, let's have a look. Amy Coney Barrett. Come on down. You're the next contestant in the Trump circus of evil. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Okay. Scrutiny. I'm being drawn to the furrowed eyebrows. The look of, by people who are holding the flame of liberty kind of thing. Heartbreak. Her name's been mentioned many times before. Page of Pentacles. Oh, look at that. The devil right in the middle. Right in the middle. Well, McConnell's going to fight. We know that Trump's going to fight, but this is dubious. It might just be Democrats dubious, but let me have a look. Let me see if I can get some more information on her. All right, let me go back and look at this woman again. Amy Coney Barrett. Wow, her energy, I'm sorry, but her energy is just, look, I read tarot cards on YouTube, and I think I'm getting the serious delusional about her. Trump's gonna have a hissy fit. He's gonna have an absolute hissy fit that he's not immediately getting his way. There's a lot of stuff she's already ruled on that can be used against her. 9 of Wands, but I wants it. But I wants it, says Trump. Cece, I want this. I want this. Yeah, but we've been through, this is going to be a hard sell, but I want it, but I want it, but I want it. I don't know who her husband is. I didn't look. All right. So I should ask, I'm out of time, but let me just ask, who is going to fill Ruth Bader Ginsburg's seat? Who is going to be seated? Who is going to be the next Supreme Court justice who takes over the seat? Bader Ginsburg's seat. Bless. Rest well. Rest well, good woman. Hi. How are you? Would you like me to put your bed back up there? Would you like me to put your bed back up there? I can do it. Oh, you don't need to pull out your claws. Oh, silly. You're being silly. There you go. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Look, just lie down. There you go. Next Supreme Court justice. Good boy. Mikhail, love the card deck. Would love to know the name of the deck. It's in the description box. It is called the Art Nouveau Tarot. I think it might mean like Golden Art Nouveau Tarot or something. Hello, kitten. Hello. Hello. Oh, you're so good. Yes, you are. You're so good. Okay, let me see here. Precious one. Precious one. Who's going to be the next Supreme Court justice? For what it's worth, getting a woman. Republicans talking about how much money they've spent to try to get someone on the court. I heard that it was there's some group that literally spent $10 million to get Kavanaugh on the Supreme Court. Therefore, Kavanaugh owes them or something. What? Messenger. Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords, oof, King of Swords, 10 of Wands. At the center of this is them having to leave. Like, they get someone who will carry the Republican message, but it's not a queen, it's not a king, it's just a page. They have to leave or something? Something about investigations and burdens. The next person, the next Supreme Court Justice. Who will the next Supreme Court Justice be? The Sword of Truth. Oh, that's not necessarily good. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Victory. Starting with victory and time. Temperance. I'm liking this. Partnership. Partnership. Putting someone into a stolen seat. But this Sword of Truth, this actually might be working against this woman, like Amy Coney or whoever else they put up, because this Sword of Truth feels like it's been hijacked by a religion. No, you must be a believer in the one true, can of soda. Only the one true can of soda. Therefore, if you believe in any other can of soda, you are a heathen and wrong, and the laws must be based on the one true can of soda or whatever. So Susie, they can definitely go for lack of experience. She's only been a judge for a year. Kavanaugh was the stolen seat. Yes. But oh. Can you guys hear me at all? Because the microphone just went. They're just run out of energy. So, can you hear me at all? Okay. There's something stopping. There's something weak about the Republican energy. Okay. Emperor. But I want it, tantrum. But that's a queen of, that's a whole group of Democrats getting in his way. Okay? Yes, Dave, the one true can of soda. The one true can of soda. All right, honestly, I think they're going to fight. Bless. We might actually get some good old wussy Democrats actually picking themselves up by their bootstraps. That's going to do it for me for today. But thank you so much for being here. Hang in there. Seriously, you're not alone. You are not alone. And we're going to get through this. We're going to be okay. We really will. And I'll be back tomorrow. And thank you again for all the super chats. I'm already blessed that you're here. And that really does help. So thank you. Thank you for everything. All right. Thank you to our moderators. You guys are just the best. Okay. All right. Hang in there, and I will see you tomorrow.